Hello everybody, happy Thursday. Kimberly here, coming to you live from my car on a rainy day here in Southern California. Thank goodness. I never thought it would be so happy for rain, but when you live in a place where it's sunny most of the time, rain is such a gift. So even though there are those saying, oh no, rain, what? It's beautiful. Things are more green already, and it is an absolutely gorgeous day. I don't know if you can see, but it's been coming down since yesterday. But anyway, so I am coming to you from my car because after dropping Tyler off at school, I needed to run errands for a workshop that I'm leading on Saturday, a women's workshop called The Inspired Life. And what I felt inspired to talk about today was the fact that it's interesting. The last several days, people have really spoken up about their opinion with regards to me even hosting this workshop, just from the standpoint, looking out for me, best of intentions, just from the standpoint of like, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you offer to facilitate a workshop so close to Christmas when there's so much going on? And I'm also moving in 2 weeks, so that was another layer where people are like, it's Christmas time. It's crazy, it's hectic, it's busy, most people probably won't be able to come anyway, and you're moving, so you've got packing to do. Like, are you crazy for, deciding to lead a workshop right now? And, we'll leave the am I crazy part for another day, but the fact of the matter is that what I know to be true about knowing who I am, knowing what my heart desires, I know that leading this workshop on Saturday, it's just 3 hours, just an afternoon. We're going to have a lecture and we're going to have a bit of yoga and meditation. And what I know to be true, because I know me so well at this point in my life, is that leading that workshop on Saturday is going to be as much of a cup filler for me as it is for any woman that may be attending. And so knowing that, there is no thought of should I be doing it or shouldn't I be doing it. It's I'm following my heart and I'm doing it. I'm excited. When earlier this week I started working on the presentation for it, and it just kind of came right through me and onto the PowerPoint without, I literally couldn't type and design the slides fast enough for the thoughts that were coming. And that's one way for sure that you are in alignment with who you are, doing something that you're meant to be doing, because it flows. It just kind of flows. It comes easily. But I felt really inspired to share that first and foremost, because it was just interesting that everyone kind of had their opinion. And then, of course, there are others that are saying, I couldn't possibly attend a workshop this time of year. There's too much going on. My to-do list is a mile long. It's too close to Christmas, so on and so forth. And then others who have shared, it's such a crazy, busy, stressful time of year right now that this workshop is exactly what I need. And so it's been another learning opportunity for me, for light bulbs to go off that, we do get to choose our perspective. And the fact of the matter is, when things are craziest and most stressful in your life, that probably is when you need most to do something that will fill your cup. And so there's something I plan on sharing the day after tomorrow in the workshop that I thought I would share during our live today, because it really resonated for me the more and more I thought about it. And so hopefully it will resonate for you as well when it pertains to filling our cup, and how often we ignore or beat ourselves up for the fact that we need to fill our cup. We kind of beat ourselves up for being human. It's so bizarre. But I just want to give you the analogy of, okay, you're driving your car. Your gas light comes on. You're almost out of gas. Imagine just putting like a little happy sticker over the gas light and then just keep driving. What's going to happen? The car's eventually going to give out, right? And then also imagine you're running low on gas light comes on, and you just get frustrated. You just get frustrated, like why am I running low on gas? That's just, I don't feel like stopping for gas. I don't have time to stop for gas. Gas is too expensive. Like all the reasons why you want to just kind of beat yourself up for the fact that you need gas, That would be ridiculous, right? When our gas light comes on and we need gas, we find a gas station and we fill the tank, right? I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. That's driving 101. And yet, in our lives, when our personal tank, when our emotional tank runs low, and we can feel the light coming on, we can feel that instead of gaslight, maybe we'll call it love light or whatever, heart light, we can feel it come on in various ways. Maybe it's when we find ourselves snapping at our loved ones, or just feeling overly tired, fatigued, grumpy, stressed out, burned out, all of those things. The light comes on. It's not as obvious as the light that comes on in our dashboard given, but it is something that we can recognize the more we have a willingness to be aware of it. And so what we tend to do is, as that light comes on, the warning that, hey, you're running low, you need to do something to fill your tank, we either stick a happy face on it, stick that happy face sticker on, I'm like, oh, I'm fine. No, everything's great. No, what else can I do for you? What else can I take on? What else can I add to my to-do list? We have a tendency to either do that, or the opposite. We beat ourselves up for not having enough energy, for not being able to get it all done. Like, we feel like we see other people being able to get it all done. Why can't I get it all done? And the fact of the matter is, we're not seeing their B-roll. We're not seeing their behind the scenes. So we can't even begin to play that comparison game. So don't even go there. But it's human nature to do it. I'm just encouraging you not to do it, because it's not healthy. It's not going to serve you. But there is the human nature tendency to look around and see all the things that everyone else seems to be doing and the loads that they seem to be carrying stress-free. I assure you that there is no human on this planet that has a life that is stress-free or contrast-free. It just doesn't happen. It's part of the human experience. But yet, we use that as another reason to kind of beat ourselves up. Why am I so tired? Why can't I get this done without feeling stressed out and burned out and fried and tired and being grumpy with those that I love? And all it is that you're not responding to the warning light. Just like if the gas light comes on in your car, you respond to that, because if you don't put gas in your car, pretty soon you're not going to have a car to drive. The car will give out on you. Well, your physical and emotional body are very much the same. You can go for a while, but when you start to feel the warning light, you just have to be willing to open yourselves up for that awareness. Like, I'm going to look for signs that I'm wearing out. I'm going to look for signs that I'm starting to feel a bit tired, fatigued. I'm going to look for signs that my tank is almost empty. And then when I start to feel that, I'm going to do something about it. Just like in your car, you would find the next gas station and fill up. It's exactly what you need to do for yourself. You need to look for the next opportunity where you can take some time for yourself. Sometimes it doesn't take any more than 5 minutes. If you have longer, awesome. But just take an opportunity to do something for yourself. Whether it is read a book, listen to music, my favorite, take a nap, or a bubble bath. Go to Starbucks, maybe. Now, I haven't had Starbucks yet today. I know it probably looks like I've had Starbucks because I'm kind of excited with the work that I'm doing right now, but I'm actually on my way there next. I'm probably going to cut this short because I need to go get my Starbucks because I've already ordered it. But whatever it is for you, maybe it could be as fancy as, going to get a massage, or, getting your nails done, or getting together with a friend, going for a walk, going to watch the sunset, knitting, sewing, gardening, hiking, whatever. Take the time, and I promise you, and science has even proven that if you take this time to find flow for yourself, to fill your cup, and not worry about what anyone else has to say about it. Just like I'm doing this workshop on Saturday, And anyone that thinks I'm crazy for doing this workshop, that why would I have myself working 2 weeks before Christmas or a few weeks before Christmas? I'm ignoring that entirely, because to me it's not work. For me, it is a cup filler. And anything that I have to do in order to prepare to deliver the best possible experience for those that will be joining me, it's all inspired action. And that is very different than work, because I'm following my heart as I do it. So whatever it is for you that fills your cup, that fills your tank, do it with no apologies. Do it knowing that when you do that for yourself, you're then going to be in much better shape. You're going to have more to give to those around you, and in better shape for those around you, and in a better mood, and have more energy and more patience. So the ideal scenario is that you actually look out across your week by week, and you intentionally plan it daily perhaps, but certainly at minimum a few times over the course of a week, opportunities to fill your cup. And you just plug them in, because then what you're doing is you're putting gas in the tank before it gets down to empty, before it gets to E and the light pops on. So if you continually fill your tank, fill your cup, as I often say, then you won't get to that worn down, fatigued, burned out place. But if you do let your tank drop down to E, warning light comes on, and you keep going, you keep pushing through, because that's what you were, taught to do. It's what most of us were taught to do. Eventually, something's going to give. Your body's going to give out. You're going to get sick. You're going to, need to stay in bed all day one day. Something's got to give. And so to avoid that happening, you really want to make sure that you're listening. You're listening to your body, to your heart, to your mind, to your soul, because it will communicate to you in various ways exactly what you need. And then you just have to follow those impulses. So that's what I have for you today, as I'm kind of in between my errands. I just wanted to share that with you, how important it is to find ways to fill your cup, to do it on a regular basis. And if you're not intentionally making it a part of your routine on a regular basis, hopefully you'll work towards that. But if you're not there yet, at the very least, start to look for the warning signs of being worn down and fatigued, especially this time of year when we're trying to take on so much. When we talked about that last week, you don't have to kill yourself to have things to enjoy in this life, experiences to enjoy in this life. It can be so simple. And so I encourage you to notice, just like you notice in your car that the gas light has come on because you're close to E. Notice within yourself when you're close to E and the warning light comes on, because you need to fill your tank, okay? So find the ways that fill your tank, and then if anyone has anything to say about how you fill your tank, how you choose to do it, that for whatever reason it doesn't resonate with them, well then so be it. As Dr. Wayne Dyer says, their opinion of you and what you're doing is none of your business. The only thing that should matter is that you're taking care of you. It doesn't mean being rude to other people, but it does mean not taking to heart their judgment, their criticism, if it would mean stopping you from doing what you know innately and in your heart you need to do for you. So judgments be gone, critiques be gone. I just encourage you to do whatever you need to do to fill your cup, all seasons of the year, but certainly this season of the year, where it's so easy to get distracted by the decorations and the lights and the shopping and the present wrapping and the Christmas parties and the school events and on and on and on and on and on. It's so easy to get distracted, especially this time of year. I just really want to encourage you to continue to look inward to ensure that you're taking care of the most important person you need to be taking care of. Because you may think, I've got all these people to take care of, to nurture, to uplift, to be there for. But guess what? If you want to be a proponent of any kind for anyone else in this world, whether it's your children, your close family, friends, coworkers, whatever the case may be, if you want to be a proponent in anyone else's life, you have to first be a proponent in your own life. You want to take care of other people, you have to first take care of yourself. So that is the invitation for today, for this week, for every day, for every week. But it just was suitable for this time of year for sure, and for the fact that people think I'm kind of crazy for adding more to my to-do list. But I'm so excited to get to lead this workshop. If anyone out there is in the Orange County area and you want to come play with me on Saturday, it's just Saturday afternoon, 1:30 to 4:30. You just PM me and I'll secure a spot. Just send me a little message and say you heard about it on the live, and I'd love to have you. It is for ladies only. Gentlemen, I apologize. I love you. I do. But this workshop is for women only. We're going to nurture the nurturers in a big way Saturday afternoon. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to head off to my errands. Stop number 1, Starbucks, because this is from yesterday and it is empty. Well, that is unacceptable. So we're going to go fill that up, because filling up my Starbucks cup is another way I fill up my tank. No matter what anyone else thinks, I'm okay with that. All right, everybody, I hope you have an absolutely incredible rest of your day. If you are anywhere where, the moisture is coming down, whether it's rain or sleet or snow, be safe, stay warm. Go hug your loved ones, but most of all, hug and love yourself. And I will look forward to our paths crossing again. Until then, wishing you much love.